wonder where Sarana and Miko went. I assume this is how you're meant to do it. You're meant to go around like this and avoid everyone down there. But it looks like actually we're meant to go in this middle sector. So you can't really avoid combat. Okay. Wait for people to comment. Oh yes, you can do this completely stealthily. And not this way at all. I'll take that though. I'm not dead. Ellenwin Solar.
Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me? Shall we loose his bonds and put you and yourself together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That's probably best. Now, get out.
They're scared of the dragons too, aren't they? Paying too well? They don't know anything.
May as well loot everything.
I knew he was telling the truth. I can always tell.
I'm paranoidly quick-saving every so often. Oh, God.
Huh?
Oh, what? There's no way you knew I was here. There was no way. This game is cheating. One of these. But it's like, I'm just suddenly going to be... Right, you're alerted by the fact that you've got the guys are dead. Okay, fair enough. But your then reaction is, I'm going to go back in. Even though I don't know anyone's actually in here. Cake and the Diamond. They do seem to like that book, don't they? I assume there's someone still in there. Oh, a lot of books. See, I don't actually know if this is not. I'd know if this was not. If this were Northwatch Point. Aha! Dragon investigation current status. Let's have a gander, shall we? First emissary Ellenwin. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead, whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications holding back the information we seek. I've authorized immediate manual uncoiling. Intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome, as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Rolandil, 3rd M. Okay, next one. Oh, actually, I didn't read this. Ellenwood, the first emissary of the Aldmeri Dominion to the Kingdom of Skyrim, requests the pleasure of the company of Rodolph at a reception on the 18th of Heartfire, 201 at the Ambassador's residence. Regrets only formal attire requested, I think. Right. Delphino, I want this one. Status active, capture or kill, high priority, emissary level approval. Description, female, Breton, mid-50s. Background: Delphine was a high-priority target during the First War for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She had been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes. She is believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security, one of the reasons she has so far avoided elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. Ulfric. Status: Asset. Uncooperative. Dormant. Emissary level approval. Description: Jarl of Windhelm, leader of Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Background: Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign for the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, so that would be the Imperial City. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value, the son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now first emissary Elenwen. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. The city had in fact fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established, and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Operational notes. Direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the Civil War proceeds in its current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory, and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note: the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume therefore that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. Right, so we're going to have to go down here. The dungeon. Do I have a key to this though? I do. Hooray. So, is there someone down here?
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollington will ask the questions. Let's begin a game.
No. For goodness sake. I've already told you everything.
How are you not dead? I shot you in the head. Okay. I switched that off, thank you. Right.
Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth. No!
Should probably equip my sword again. Okay, I may have made some mistakes here. More healing, more healing. There we go. I'm still surprised by the whole arrow through his head thing, and he's surviving. That's why I quite like headshots in Mass Effect, because they're actually headshots and it makes sense. Carrot, we'll grab that. Ring of Minor Destruction, salmon steak. These will be useful though. I should probably think about just taking them to sell. these books. Very light. Lingering poison, we'll take that. Get this fellow out. I think this is Delphine's armor. I think. Right. Hello. Let's not pick up that garlic. I wouldn't want to use it. But there might be thermal dossier Esbern. Who's Esbern? Search for information about the dragons returning. Fugitive, capture only, highest priority, emissary level approval. Male, Nord, late 70s. Background: Esbern was one of the Blade Lawmasters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falinesti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file had remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Alinor for punishment and re-education in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operational notes. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from their Akaviri origins, and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical and minimized. And we're back. Where are we up to? What? Far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of Cloudrilla Temple, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragons' return. So they think the Blades did it, and the Blades think the Elves did it. Okay. We have recently obtained solid information that, turning page, Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alert to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. Right. Oh, no, pressing the wrong button. Let's go and talk with you. Are you alright?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm, human?
Listen up, Spy.
What?
You're trapped
Who?
here, and
What?
we have your
What do you want then?
Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Silence.
sure.
Move
Okay,
slowly.
come on. This
Okay,
way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of.
right, I'm going to reload. I don't know when was the last one We may have to go through this fight again. But I think I did things in a silly order. So if I actually...
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Can I get through here? Through this?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollin will ask the questions.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay, I'll shoot you then.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's sake.
You know the
I've
rules.
already told you.
How come I can't even hit this guy? I don't want to use poisons because I'm not hitting this guy at all.
Start at the beginning, as usual.
How come I can't hit this guy at all?
If you persist
No,
in this
wait.
stubbornness,
I was
I'll
just
have...
catching my breath. Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything. There's an old man. He lives in Rift.
I'm just wasting iron arrows at this point.
He could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know. He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know.
Try this shot again.
And his name is...
I don't know his name. What was that? I've already told you.
Okay. Kill the wizard. I know they're both kind of wizards, but... Oh, I thought he was dead. Right, done. Brilliant. Managed to do it this time. Carrot, salmon steak. We'll grab those. Don't think there's anything in any in these three, is there? So it's just down to this fellow. We'll re-equip that, I think.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to talk to you. I'd like to hear it all one more time. So there's a man in Riften. Could be the Sespen. Not here to talk to you.
What? Who?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here.
No.
They grabbed me in the rat way. The nerve of these bastards. They need to be taught.
I've not. No. You may know something important. You go ahead. I'm not done here.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Right. Let's make sure he gets out. Okay, so because we started the kind of Thieves Guildy stuff, he's like, oh, you remember the Thieves Guild? It's like, no, I'm not. Espen. And because I haven't read it yet... Ooh, another chest. Requires a key. Okay, so... Right, she's going to come up one set of... come down one of these many sets of stairs. Actually, she might not come down this one, so this might be a good place to... Oh no, there's a door here. Yeah, she might actually come through this way. So, there are 3 possible ways she could come down, I suppose. So I think we need to be ready for that. I assume she has the key, or someone with her has the key. Ooh, anything in here? Something for salt. That's empty. What's up here then? Ah, yeah, this is what I was expecting that other one to be. So we'll hide up here. That might give us some good shots against them. And then we will look, we will quick save. We will look at Espen, and we've read that before.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move slowly.